Hello and welcome back to the Fall in Love with Uke challenge, where we are learning 10 love songs through 10 different tutorials. I am distracted because there is a kitty jumping in front of me for attention. Anyway, Yours is one of those songs that you kind of need in your collection of songs, so I thought we should include it here. This song has a bit of a reggae beat. This means that it's not the downbeats, like whenever you tap your foot or your head, bob your head to music. It's not the downbeats that are accented, it's the upbeats. So for the people who request more challenging strumming songs, this is one of them. So what I would like for you to do is try to follow one of these strumming patterns and challenge yourself. So the first one is the easiest one. If you can master this one, you can try and master the next one. So what we're doing is a tap and then an up strum. I'm gonna move closer so you can see it. And it doesn't matter which ukulele you're playing this with. I'm on a C chord. So it's a tap, up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up. So we're gonna do that for 4 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. And on that 1, switch to the next chord, which is G for us. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on this tap, I'm using that tap to switch to the G. And 2 and 3 and 4 and on this tap, switch to the A minor. And 2 and 3 and 4 and switch. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're playing Bari or just standard ukulele. Let's try that. 1, 2, start with tap, tap, up, tap. If you're on Bari and it's too difficult to bar the whole thing, it's difficult for me at least, I do 2 strings and then I use the thumb on the back, and I'm really having arm and thumb come in to help me with that. Okay, so let's try that again. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and G. Can do that strum, maybe you can do the next more challenging strum, and that more challenging strum requires a left hand mute. Okay, so to master this left hand mute, rest your hand over the strings, kind of like a feather. Don't squeeze, let go, relax. All you want to do is just rest gently to get the little Pac-Man sound. If you get this, if you're getting a few notes, you're squeezing. Don't squeeze. Relax, relax, relax. Imagine a feather resting on top of your strings. Okay? You should get that kind of sound. Okay. So the next, I guess, challenge is to do a down and then chord. And play C with your pinky if you need to. It's challenging, right? Let's try again. We're gonna mute, then chord. Mute, then chord. Make sure that when you're muting, your pinky is relaxed and not squeezing that C chord. Mute, C, mute, C, mute, C, mute, C. So we have 4 of those and we go to G after that. So try again. 1, 2, start with mute. Mute, C, mute, C, mute, C, mute. If you follow this channel, you know that I always tell you to have the thumb on the back. Well, forget everything I've told you. Now bring the thumb to the front and just have it kind of touch the string. Not press down on the fret, no. Just touch the string so that when you touch it, it goes like this. Beep, 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 okay? And now go to a G chord. And the point here is to mute all of them. Try it. It should sound like this. If it sounds like this, you're squeezing. Relax. Okay? So now I want you to mute and then squeeze. Look up here real quick. Look. Isn't that crazy? It's like coordination. It's like tapping your head and like rubbing your stomach. For me, that's really crazy. Now go to A minor. A minor, you're going to mute with the fingers under the chord. Mute. Mute, play, mute, play. And then F is the same, so we're okay there. Mute, play, mute, play, mute, play, mute, play. If you're playing GCEA ukulele, practice alongside of us. Just make sure you're reading your chord chart, okay? So we have, go to where you would be playing a C chord, but mute with these two fingers. Now relax the whole hand, don't squeeze anything, and let's see, strum. It should sound muted. If you get this, you're squeezing somewhere, relax. Okay, so you're gonna give one mute, and then lift these two fingers and play a C. And then mute, and then play. Mute, play, mute, play, mute, play. Keep going, mute. Keep going. And then we have G. So for G, you're gonna mute with these two fingers. So relax the whole hand, mute first. Ah, that was terrible on my part. Okay, let me try muting. Okay, there we go. The tricky part about this is relaxing the ring finger after I've played the G chord. There we go. So now let's try to switch from C to G using the mutes. 4 beats each, okay? So we're starting with mute. 1, 2, ready, go. Mute, C, mute, C, mute, C, mute. Go to G. Next we have A minor. Go to an A minor. Ooh, this one's gonna be tricky. So you're holding A minor, rest your pinky on that last final string. So mute like that, one finger per string, and then squeeze the A minor. Hey, that one's not bad, right? Mute. And the easiest one is gonna be F because there's a finger on every string already. And if you're bad at playing F like I was when I started, then it's already muted. All right, everybody, let's try the whole cycle. Starting with mute. 1, 2, start on C, mute, go. G chord. A minor. F. Back to the beginning. G. F. Crazy and you are able to do those two strumming patterns that have been presented already, then I'm going to present to you the mega final, more challenging one that even I stumble through, but I can explain it. So I'll try explaining it. I can't promise that I can do it. So just like the one we did where we have mute and then play, now you're gonna add mute, mute. So down, play. We're gonna do mute, mute, play, mute, 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 play. Mute, mute, play, mute, 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 play. Mute, 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 play, mute, 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 play, mute, 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 play. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So 2 and 4 are the only places where we get a ring. Everything else is muted. And 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. try it on Barry. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's go fast forward to the only other part that changes. Join me on this because the chords are simple, so you can do it. Here we go, same thing. You can do it this way. That's fine. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So that only changes right there. That loved and then loved, and you go back to your I'm squeezing. Other than that, you can do this song. Now, the reason why I didn't really focus on anything else is because the chords are easy. You can do the chords. If the chords were all on downstrum, you could do it, right? We can all do it. But the beauty of the song is that kind of reggae beat. Anyway, yes, practice left hand mute, because if you master this, then you'll be ready for Bob Marley challenge in the future, because we're gonna need that. Enjoyed that tutorial. Take some time practicing and memorizing this song, because it's one of those that people will ask you for if you're like at a campfire or hanging out with different people, and everyone knows the lyrics. Even though I can't remember ever looking up the song to listen to it, I know the lyrics. It's just one of those songs. Anyway, practice it, memorize it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara!